So, Mr. Teroll was on a train helping a young kid because a particular woman falsely accused him of sexual assault. This is ridiculous and crazy, and I feel like I should just help bring exposure to this horrible situation.
Stop Snapchatting me.
I hear you. Go on.
Why are you doing your video? Why are you fucking doing your video? Turn it off.
Do you see this?
Turn your fucking
Do you see
video
that?
off, you fucking weirdo.
Hey guys, it's Morali. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. So, Mr. Teroll was on the train. He heard a particular story, or he overheard a particular woman, a young white woman who was arguing with a young kid, saying that he didn't pay for 2 seats and so forth, and there was an altercation going on. He then proceeds to find out what's going on, and Teroll walks over, and when he sits down and takes a seat, she accuses him of having money on his hand and accusing him of it being drug money. Now, would she be accusing this particular young man of having drug money if he wasn't a mixed race black man? I don't think he would. I don't think she would. So already from the jump, she was already being racially insensitive. It's disgusting. It's mortifying that she could falsely accuse someone of being sexually assaulted and then walk off the train and then halt everybody's time. They had to get off the train, they had to give a police statement. Obviously it was confirmed that they didn't do anything. But can you imagine if he didn't have a camera, or if he wasn't there and it was just the young kid, and she blamed the young kid and the young kid went to jail and that's it, and there was no proof, no witnesses, nothing. A young kid's life could have just changed in a matter of seconds because this particular lady wanted to be racially insensitive, rude, disgusting, and just horrifying. But long story short, as you can tell from what we're seeing, because there's so many of these videos coming out now, we're seeing a plethora of people, mostly white people, falsely accusing people of color, mainly black people, of certain acts of crimes which they did not commit. And because of the racially in charge justice system that we have, most likely these particular people will obviously definitely fall prey, which is just sad and disgusting. It's honestly horrifying, man. And basically what you can really say is that they are horrible people in this world. I want to make that very, very clear. There are horrible, horrible, nasty people in this world, and it is what it is. Like, it just, the story itself is disgusting, and it brings such emotions out of you when you read through it. Because I woke up to this, people were messaging me, and you see in people's stories as well. And you know, for this whole situation to happen, to end up in a police station because somebody has falsely accused you of something, to waste your time, to waste everybody's time on the train, then you have to pay for a taxi ride home. Like, it's honestly just disgusting, and the person has been named and shamed. She's been exposed. Her name's been Zoe Thompson. Her Facebook's out there. Everybody knows how Twitter is. People can find people's things in a matter of seconds and name and shame them and let them know how disgusting and horrifying these people are. Like, I've got some story to tell. I haven't even done the story time yet. I discussed about doing the story time a while ago about this particular person who came into my life, and it was absolutely disgusting and mortifying to what he did to me and some of my friends and some people that I live with. It's honestly just nasty what this particular person has done. I haven't done this video only because I've just been very busy. I was in Canada, then I was in Switzerland, then I was in Dublin, then I had a house party, and then I was back in Switzerland again. So like, I've been on and off every single other week, so I just haven't had time at all. So when I do get time, I definitely will sit down and speak about it, because I feel like situations like this are just vile and they're just nasty, and people shouldn't get away with stuff. Like, they honestly shouldn't. But in this particular situation, I just wanted to touch on it only because I want to know what you guys think about it, and because I wanted to bring attention to my channel when it comes to this topic, because I feel like topics like this need a lot of publicity and exposure, only because it helps us people who were in those situations, such as that poor kid, such as in, like, she had no idea that she'd be, you know, even in the video she gets physical. She takes his hat off him and she invades his personal space. She is being physical. Not only has she wasted police time, not only has she falsely accused somebody, she's also getting physical. It's absolutely disgusting how people can think they can treat people basically based on their colour of skin. More so in this situation, most definitely, and plethora of situations that we are seeing on Twitter, especially in the US, like that woman who accused that little kid of, you know, sexually assaulting her. This kid is not going to have that form of trauma with him for the rest of his life, because of this particular lady's ignorance. It's crazy. Like, it's honestly just like, there's no word to describe the mortifying experience somebody can go through like that. And lucky that kid had Teroll on his side, otherwise Lord knows what would have happened. Like, honestly, it only promotes the notion that we need to help each other as people when it comes to situations like this. And I'm glad that people on the train weren't trying to kick off Teroll. They were on his side as well, because they were able to see the complexity of the situation and the idiocy of this particular lady, this white lady who thought that she could get away with it. Well, I'm glad that she's been named and shamed. I'm glad that she's been exposed. I'm glad that people are coming for her. Like, really and truly, that's how it should be. And then she locked her account on private and said, guilty, innocent until proven guilty and so forth. You don't know the real story. Follow me on my Snapchat. Then on her Snapchat, she's saying follow me on Insta. So she's trying to get clout from the situation, which isn't like something that you should be attempting to obtain when you are clearly seen as somebody who is the antagonist, somebody who's seen as a racist idiot. You're now also trying to gain clout. Like it's disgusting. Now people are emailing her workplace, and where she works and so forth. So hopefully she'll receive her consequences for her vile, evil actions. And I'm glad that I could bring this to my channel, and hopefully I'll be keen to see what you guys speak about and talk about in the comment box below. But yeah, she'll definitely be getting my story time soon as well. I just need to find time to do it because I feel like I need to sit down and do it properly. I'm just on and off 24/7. Always doing something, and always traveling somewhere, and always just keeping busy, so I don't really have the time. But I will definitely, because people like this, in a situation like this, people should, you know, it's just, I don't know, people are disgusting and nasty, and sometimes you have to give warnings, because other people in life might meet these particular people, and you need to let them know that this ain't right. But yeah, I'll let you guys know later on in the coming weeks when I find time. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this entire situation. I'm keen to hear your thoughts. If you guys have heard of it, or if you haven't heard of it, hit me up on my Instagram, please, and definitely subscribe. The details are all below in the video, and I would definitely appreciate it if you guys showed me some support, as you guys always do. Thank you guys for watching, and I will definitely be catching you guys soon.